Welcome back to Let's Play Body Harvest.
Let's play. Cheeses are more delicious than you think.
Take your word for it.
Seems like we're missing some context there. Welcome to Wisconsin.
As somebody that is extremely lactose intolerant, let me tell you, I love cheese.
Well, see, it was bound to be relevant sooner or later. Anyway, we are using a new vehicle we haven't used so far, the Fuel Ski, which is out of fuel.
Fuel ski?
The Fuel Ski.
Are you fucking...
So Russian it hurts.
That is the best name.
That's why I had to use it.
How do we name something Russian? Well, we could always ask a Russian, or we just put ski behind everything. like, you know, what do Russians call skis in Russia? Skis.
Obviously.
So I've got a question. When do you start driving a Zamboni ski?
God damn it.
I'm serious.
Well, I'm afraid I can't answer that question.
This is the only ice we're gonna get the whole game.
Actually, there is no ice, really.
Damn.
But if there were to be ice, it'd be here.
Color me disappoint skis.
So yeah, the Fuel Ski shows up in a few places, always is out of fuel. It's a running joke. Good stuff.
Some ammo for the machine gun ski.
Quite. Won't be using too much of it here because compared to the last stage we just went through, this one is pretty low impact.
Nice.
Don't you have some fuel in your inventory, though?
I think I used it all?
Curses.
Yeah. It might be that it doesn't save between stages.
So what is the point of the fuel ski anyway? Like, is it just a vehicle, or do you actually have to use it for something?
It's just a vehicle. One of many. I don't think it has any particular use.
What a shame.
Yeah. And another angry Russian man who needs our help. It's not necessarily angry, I just sort of painted him with that brush.
To be fair, all Russians are angry. Even when they're happy.
When he says rigs, is he talking about, like, his 18-wheelers?
He is talking about his oil rigs.
Damn.
Sorry. 18-wheelers in video games have already been done to perfection, so...
Guess we are not going to get a Mad Max. Damn. Shit. No. Fuck that up.
Well, he gave us the Hangman Bee, and the gimmick of the Hangman Bee is that it can hang vehicles around. Look at that. Put this fuel ski on an oil rig.
Well, I'm glad this is the only time that we're going to see this in the entire game, probably.
You're actually pretty much right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
How badly does this control? Because this looks like it controls like ass.
It is hard to get used to, but it only took me like half an hour to get used to it, and now I can do it pretty much on command. Although you'll notice that I'm screwing around a lot and our time load is pretty tight. I don't like the odds of these rig workers. But once we land on the helipad, the little people start flooding out. Boy, are they ever little. There they are. Let's see what they do when they can't quite reach the helicopter.
Jump. Oh, they are actually jumping too.
Yeah, they leap off.
Huh.
Wow, this is morbid.
It's visually upsetting.
This was before 2001, right?
Quite a bit, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 90s were before 2000.
Double checking. It's important to check.
Yeah, the imagery is still upsetting. Just more so these days.
Also, what's that on the rig?
Where?
The ship?
Why is there just some...
Some vehicles that I put up there?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I did that. I was just being a jackass instead of saving lives.
Makes sense.
Yep, sounds like me.
Well, you got a free boat out of it.
No, yeah, the boat that was on top of the rig. Just chilling there.
That doesn't look right.
That was 50% human casualties all in one fell swoop.
Wow.
Yeah. The bugs are in control, and those 2 bugs right there are all the bugs that are in this scene.
They are really cool-looking bugs, and I guess,
Yeah, we've killed plenty of them in the past, though.
oil price fluctuations can really mess with the global markets and cause some serious problems around the world. So it's not just the human casualties in Russia, but it's everywhere.
Truly. So this time we're going to do it right. We're going to save the oil rigs.
So what? All you do is just land on, pick up some people, and then you just bunny hop.
Yep, precisely. There are 4 rigs. Each of them has 5 workers on them. You just got to land there and wait for them to run into the plane.
Huh.
Yep, and at 1:40, it's really quite difficult, honestly.
Oh, really tight? I can see that.
Yeah, to get them all.
Do you have to get them all, or do you, can you just be like, hey, 5th man on the 4th tower, you're kind of fucked?
The good run of this level requires that we rescue all 20 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, one person can represent 50% of this entire map.
No, you don't get a full 50% loss if you just leave one person to die.
Oh.
You actually do lose exactly as many lives as are left on the oil rigs when you leave.
That's a nice bit of detail.
Yeah.
I thought so.
This game continues to surprise me, including disappearance of an oil rig.
Yep. Around to the final rig. Just gotta wait for these last couple of people to run out. One problem I ran into very frequently is if the nose of the helicopter is up against the corner of any of the geometry, the helicopter will flip.
Oh.
Vertically. Yeah. And it's a real big problem. But there we go. We saved everybody. The rigs still blow up though.
Well, they have to.
Exactly. We can't defuse bombs. What are we, scientists?
I mean, you could try and defuse one, but 3 will still go off on the other rigs. There's no point.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, oil production is still destroyed in Russia.
Yeah, it's win-win. We saved all the people, which means the 2 aliens that would have spawned do not spawn now.
Ooh, look at us go.
As we know, aliens cannot kill 20 people. It's impossible.
I might have screwed around with the hangman a little bit before I started recording.
I mean, sure, why not?
Yeah. How can you not? It's fun.
It's a pretty interesting little thing.
When did that happen?
Don't worry about it. Worry about this.
Hi, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, Russia.
Yeah, we're underwater.
Get the heck out of here.
Why are you underwater?
Yeah. To save Skippy, of course.
I did not expect that.
This game, I swear.
Okay, so is anyone else getting Master Blaster feel out of this right now?
Quite a few.
I just had the Star Fox 64 vibe that I just referenced.
That too. Is that a launch game?
No. A couple years in, it came with the Rumble Pack.
Right.
After they worked out that technology.
Dude, the Rumble Pack was badass. I don't care.
Oh my god, it blew my mind. I was like, I have to get one of these Rumble Packs.
I know, it was fantastic.
Now I turn off Rumble technology.
It was great.
I want another. I want a real life Rumble Pack now. The rumble on my controllers are not enough. I need to feel it in my bones, literally quaking.
Back when I used to play video games at my friend's house, his older brother would be the real life Rumble Pack.
Oh.
And whenever you got hit, he would start punching you and pushing you around.
I to be fair, I got really into games, so whenever I was doing racing games, if some people were sitting next to me, they'd get bumped because I'm just turn.
So you played video games as though you were in a commercial. Gotcha.
Yeah. I am literally that asshole. Sorry, I really get into my games, man.
take gaming seriously, it's a lifestyle.
I'm MLG.
And yeah, this whole underwater section is why they designed sharks and crabs and all the underwater creatures we've been fighting very briefly throughout the level so far.
Interesting. I was wondering why they designed a shark if they were only going to use it in one instance 3 times.
Yeah, it seemed pretty baffling at the time, but now it makes a little more sense.
It makes so much more sense. Now there's an actual battle arena, which is the first time you have to do this in the game. Like, you have to kill them as per the mission requirements.
Yep. Really adds to this otherwise very brief and empty stage. And ultimately, even with this segment, the stage is still pretty light on content.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
But what can you do? They can't all be winners.
My unique powers of foresight have granted me vision that this video is actually not that long.
Yep. So far, hardly any of these videos have been winners, but we've been trying.
Yeah, I could say, like, probably 90% of this game could be, like, gosh, I don't remember the proper phrase for it, but basically, cut for chaff.
Yeah, they could really just edit it down to the good stuff, but this is the game where every single idea had to be crammed into the game somehow. Even if that idea was completely insane.
I mean, I will say this, underwater combat, not even GTA 5 does that, to my knowledge. Wink. Wink. Come on, Rockstar, get your head in the game.
Yeah, they've fallen.
It took them forever to get, like, a protagonist that doesn't immediately die when you put your foot into a puddle.
Yeah. I mean, they started out on the right track with Adam here. Then they had to really get rid of that feature.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it was always a weird quirk of the Grand Theft Auto series. But we got past it. 3 games in. Actually, the 2D Grand Theft Autos also killed you if you touched water, so...
So yeah, 3 games into the 3rd game.
No, the 3rd game you died.
Yeah. No, San Andreas, you could swim. It was great.
Yeah, so 5 games in.
Rockstar.
Yeah, we're really taking them to task. Answer for your sins, Rockstar.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, after you spawn the final wave of the underwater enemies, the Harvester also spawns in. Harvester? This is a processor.
What game do you think we're playing right now?
Processor, harvester, same thing, really. If you think about it.
They're very similar in function. That function being to kill us.
He's a real jerk. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
This thing, like, barely takes any damage. You could probably just tank the whole thing without even worrying.
Yeah, this underwater tank is actually quite effective for dealing with it because it has high HP and the missiles do a lot of damage. Torpedoes, as it were. So it's not a hard processor fight at all. The first one of this level was hard, but everyone since has been pretty easy. I have the strangest feeling the next one will be pretty easy as well.
Oh my.
I've actually prepared for this, and the next video is going to make up for how simple and easy this one was.
Oh, good. More work.
Dear God, is it ever. I don't even know how I'm going to approach the next stage. Ugh.
Have I ever mentioned how much I love that little score thing?
The man running away from the ooze?
Yeah. The best thing.
Flawless. Now here's an interesting thing. We're underwater, and it's sending the beacon out to us. Where's the beacon? You can't go underwater. So what we gotta do is jump out of the vehicle right next to a boat. And very quickly jump onto the boat or else we drown.
That would be a shame if you were not aware of that feature.
Mm-hmm.
You just beat the boss. It's like, what am I gonna do? Oh no, I drowned. I'm dead. What a good game.
Sometimes I've had a little bit too much fun with the hangman, and I took all the boats and put them on land.
Oh jeez.
And then I finished by drowning in the aqua tank.
Honestly, that's just good game design, though. They give you a feature, you might as well use it.
Yep.
they give you just as much rope as you need to hang yourself. And I appreciate that in a game. I honestly do.
Yeah, true. Very appropriate terminology in this case as well.
Gotta use that rope for something.
The ability of the hangman to move vehicles around, that doesn't come into play at all. That's not a feature that the level actually uses in any way. It's just for fun. And I had my fun.
But it will in the future.
No, it doesn't, I assure you.
Damn it, Body Harvest. Come on.
Just for shits and giggles. And
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
the game where every idea was thrown in.
Like, I can appreciate that, but then part of me is like, no, don't do that.
Huh. This removable wall leads us back to the first building we entered back in this beginning of the video.
That takes me back.
Look at that.
Feels so long ago. Hey, boat.
I had a little bit too much fun with the hangman. I put that boat on top of the roof just to see what would happen if I covered the exit. And it turns out if you have a vehicle immediately in front of the exit to a building that you're inside, when you exit that building, you automatically jump into the vehicle.
Interesting.
Science.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, kinda.
Because it's like, well, you gotta get out, and you're not gonna be...
Yeah, they didn't have much of a choice. Thanks for joining me for the calm before the storm.